All right, let's look at this Black Ops for 4.5b. So I see on number 1 it says 8 potato chips equal 1 serving. Which table shows the number of chips in 7, 9, 10, and 12 servings? So the first thing I need to do is make my double T chart. Because if I'm going from servings to potato chips, my rule goes in the middle. 1 serving, 8 potato chips. How do I get from 1 to 8? Times 8. 1 times 8 equals 8. So I know that in order for this to be the right answer, the servings times 8 will equal the number of chips. So let's check A. Is 7 times 8 equal 8? No. No, it does not. What about 7 times 8 on this one? So it can't be A. 7 times 8, does that equal 56? Yes, it does. Guess what? A lot of you picked B. You know why? Because you didn't check it for all the other ones, did you? Nope. All right, so let's try 9 times 8. Does 9 times 8 equal 64? No. 9 times 8 is 72, but that's not what we have right here. It says that there's 64 chips in 9 servings. Wrong. You're good. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Okay, let's look at this one right here. 7 times 8. 7 times 8 equals 15. Well, no, it doesn't. But you know how they got that? They said 7 plus 8 is 15. 9 plus 8 is 17. Why isn't it plus 8? Because if 8 potato chips are in 1 serving, that means there's 8 potato chips for every single other serving. That's why that can't work. Okay? Let's look at D. 7 times 8 equals 56. Yes. 9 times 8 equals 72. Yes. Does 10 times 8 equal 80? Yes. If you stopped here, give yourself a tisk tisk because we're not done. What is 12 times 8? 96. So this is our answer right here is D. All right, let's look down here. Tickets to the band concert cost $5 each. Which table shows the cost to buy 5, 8, 11, and 13 tickets to the band concert? So these two examples right here are examples where they already give you the rule, okay? They give you the rule by saying, you know, 1 serving 8 potato chips. 1 ticket is $5. So they're asking you to find a table that shows the same thing that the rule tells you, okay? So if we have $5 for each ticket, each means I'm going to be multiplying however many tickets I have times 5 to find the total cost. So same thing. Can I do 5 times 5 and get 5? No, I can't. So that answer choice is out the window. Same thing here. If they have 5 times 5 equal 5? No. We know that's not true. Okay, what's 5 times 5? 25. And that's what it is right here too. So we've got 2 answer choices that could be it. Well, let's try this one. 8 times 5. Does that equal 40? Yes. 11 times 5. Does that equal 55? Yes. Do not just assume, y'all. Does 13 times 5 equal 65? If you don't know, do it right here. 3 times 5? 15. 1 times 5? 5. Plus 1? 6. Yes, it does. So this is the answer. H. Okay. A carrot cake recipe requires 2 cups of sugar for every 12 servings. Well, that's tricky, okay? 2 cups of sugar for 12 servings. The table below shows this relationship. Which of the following correctly describes the relationship in the table? So I need to go ahead and make my double T chart right here. Because they said 2 cups of sugar for every 12 servings. So I'm going to put sugar here and servings right here. So if I have 2 cups of sugar for 12 servings, how do I get from 2 to 12? Multiply times 6. Multiply times 6. You see how I found that rule right there? Because I took the information that they gave me and I put it into my double T chart. Do not try to get away with trying to not do a double T chart. You have to make one if you see an input-output table like this. If you're looking for a rule right here, you better have an input-output table. Okay? So I see that in order to find the number of servings, I take the number of cups of sugar and multiply it times 6, which means that the answer is H. Okay? Number 4, the table below shows the relationship between the values in an input-output table. Which of the following correctly describes the relationship shown in the table? So I'm going to make my double T chart over here. In, out, rule. Okay, and I'm going to fill in my values. So I've got 97, 73, 49, and 25. And then I've got 78, 54, 30, and 6. Okay. Am I getting bigger or smaller as I'm going from in to out? My number is getting smaller. So that means I'm either going to be dividing or subtracting. Remember this? Do we remember this? How you put this up here, right here, like that? So how do I know what I'm doing? Can I do 97 divided by anything and get 78? No. No. Because 97, I know half of 97 is a whole lot lower than that, so there's nothing I can divide by in order to get to 78. So this isn't it. It's got to be subtracting. The question becomes, how much am I subtracting? Well, if you don't know what this part is, can't you do this whole minus this part and get the other part? Can't I do 97 minus 78? What's 7 minus 8? Can't do it. Bar from the 9, 9 becomes an 8. 7 becomes 17. 17 minus 8? 9. And 8 minus 7 is 1. So I subtracted 19 from 97 to get 78. Now I need to see if that rule holds true for all the other ones. Let's see if I do 73 minus 19. 3 minus 9? Can't do it. Borrow from the 7. 7 becomes a 6. 3 becomes a 13. 13 minus 9? 4. 6 minus 1? 5. Is that what I got here? Yep. So at this point, it's safe to say that this rule does work. If we had, if it was possible that we could have been dividing, then I would have said we need to check it for the bottom two, but because we know that we can't do division, that it is subtraction, and we've checked it for 2 different ones, and we've used the same rule in the middle, then I think we're safe to say that it is G. Input, whatever the input is, subtract 19, and you'll get your output. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night.